Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We begin in the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The question today seems to be a follow-up from the previous one, which is, I was under the impression that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will judge us on the Day of Judgment on the basis of our conscience. So if a person is absolutely certain and his conscience dictates that something is not shirk, then how can Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punish him for something that he was not even aware? My dear, the answer to this question is, first of all, that's the whole reason why Allah sent prophets, He revealed scriptures, so that you should not be able to argue on the Day of Judgment that I didn't know. Allah has given you the book of guidance. Allah has given you prophets and messengers. They came and taught the message and they delivered the message and you received it by virtue of being a Muslim. So after receiving the guidance and message of Allah, you really have no excuse. The hujjah of Allah is complete upon you. And after that, if you develop false confidence in something that you inherited from society, or your scholars told you or someone else told you, none of that will work. See, false confidence, even people of batil have it, what we call itmi'nan kadhib, false confidence and false certainty. Certainty is only valid when it's derived from Allah's testimonies, from what Allah has revealed. But if you arrive at a certainty based on your own zanni deductions, that certainty has no value, because that kind of certainty even the kuffar and mushrikeen of Makkah had. In Surah Al-Anfal, Surah number 8 of the Quran, verse 32, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala highlights how certain these kuffar and mushrikeen of Makkah during the time of the Prophet were of their misguidance actually being the truth. And they were certain that what they were upon was haqq and what the Prophet was calling towards was batil. And that's why in verse 32 of Surah Al-Anfal you see Allah quoting them as saying, وَإِذْ قَالُوا اللَّهُمَّ إِنْ كَانَ هَذَا هُوَ الْحَقَّ مِنْ عِنْدِكَ فَأَمْطِرْ عَلَيْنَا حِجَارَةً مِنَ السَّمَاءِ أَوْ ائْتِنَا بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ. They say, Ya Allah, if this is the truth, yani what this Prophet has brought us, if this is the truth from you, إِنْ كَانَ هَذَا هُوَ الْحَقِّ مِنْ عِنْدِكَ, if this is the haqq from you, فَأَمْطِرْ عَلَيْنَا حِجَارَةً مِنَ السَّمَاءِ, then we ask you to rain down stones upon us from the sky. أَوْ ائْتِنَا بِعَذَابٍ أَلِيمٍ, or bring us a very painful punishment. Imagine, they are so confident and so certain that what they are upon is haqq and what the Prophet is inviting them towards is batil, that they are prepared to call upon the adhab of Allah. They are prepared for Allah to pour the adhab upon them if they turn out to be wrong. That's how confident they were. So that's why confidence and certainty is useless if it is not based on the revelations of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if your confidence and certainty in something is based upon Allah testifying to it and Allah affirming it in the Quran, then absolutely yes, you cannot go wrong with this. But if you develop confidence and certainty in something that came to you from other sources, from zanni narrations, which have the likelihood of being fabrications, or from the statements of scholars, or from what you inherited from your forefathers and your ancestors and your community, then this does not represent valid hujjah in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wassalamu ala man ittaba'a al-huda.